Hello! Welcome to the August edition of The Musical Office. I am very glad to be playing for you. Again, if there are folks out there, it would really help me if you could tell me whether you can hear me. And I'm actually going to grab my phone and see if I can see that in here. Hang on. Apparently, I can't. So, I may be flying blind entirely here, because I'm not quite sure how I'm supposed to see a chat. I'm actually using my computer today. And this is very interesting. Okay. Hang on. Let's see if I can get my computer to behave. Or rather, my phone to behave so I can actually see this. The answer is no. Thank you. Thank you, Trish. Thank you very much. I'm glad you can hear me. So this is going to be a bit of an adventure. There. Good. Now I can see chats. Yay. Thank you, guys. I can just see it. Awesome. Ain't technology grand? I am so glad you guys are here. Thank you both. Thank you everyone, but thank you both Chris and Trish for showing up. It's really good to see you. And I am going to go ahead and just to check, can you hear the harp? Your audio is working. Yay. Thank you very much. All right. Awesome. So, I'm going to go ahead and start with a song by Sting. This is Fields of Gold. Take two. Upon the fields of barley, you can tell the sun in his jealous sky when we walked in fields of gold. So she took her love for to gaze a while upon the fields of barley. In his arms she fell as her hair came down among the fields of gold. Will you stay with me? Will you be my love among the fields of barley? We'll forget the sun in his jealous sky as we lie in fields of gold. See the west wind move like a lover's soul upon the fields of barley. Feel her body rise as you kiss her mouth among the fields of gold. I never made promises lightly, and there have been some that I've broken, but I swear in the days still left, we'll walk in fields of gold. We'll walk in fields of gold. years have passed since those summer days among the fields of barley. See the children run as the sun goes down among the fields of gold. You remember me when the west wind moves upon the fields of barley. You can tell the sun in his jealous sky when we walked in fields of gold, when we walked in fields of gold, when we walked in fields of gold. Thank you very much. I'm actually going to grab my glass of water. Hang on. Wonderful. And I'm going to check something. And thank you, Trish. Thank you for the applause, and thank you, Chris, for the sound check. I appreciate it. All right, I'm going to let the harp sing for a moment, all by herself. This is Pranksti George Brabazon, which is an Turlo O'Carolan tune. Thank you. As I said, that was a Turlo O'Carolan tune. And then, after a quick sip of water here, So we are coming up on September, and since I know perfectly well that I will not be playing another show before this happens, my parents' anniversary is on September 14th. So, in honor of their anniversary, I am going to go ahead and play their song, which is My Love is Like a Red, Red Rose. And if you listen to this and you go, that's not quite the version that I remember, that's because there are Robert Burns probably wrote like 3 or 4 different melodies for each of his songs. So I am going to play one of the lesser known melodies. I actually learned this from, I think, Gene Ritchie. And this is My Love is Like a Red, Red Rose, as I said, in honor of my parents' anniversary. And I know that they are not currently on, but they are hoping to hop on later, and I'm sure they'll be able to watch this later on. My love is like a red, red rose that's newly sprung in June. My love is like a sweet melody that's sweetly played in tune. As fair art thou, my bonny lass, so deep in love am I, and I would love thee still, my dear, till all the seas gang dry, till all the seas gang dry, my dear, and the rocks melt with the sun. And I would love thee still, my dear, while the sands of time shall run, and fare thee well, my only love, and fare thee well a while, for I will come again, my love, though it were 10,000 miles. Oh, and thank you, Matt, also for the applause that you gave according to Trish's notes. I appreciate that. All right, now that the harp got its chance to sing along alone, so now I am going to take a moment to sing alone. This is a song that actually Trish and I used to sing together back when we were part of a women's a cappella group called Sailor's Dream, along with our friend Lolly Foy. And this is Love and Freedom. As I went out to the marketplace, well, what do you think I see but a fine young piper laddie, winging it o'er the green, singing, hey daughter, ho daughter, hum on a toora-yay, singing, hey daughter, ho daughter, hum on a toora-yay. Well, he played a reel and he played a jig, he played a street past bay, and he danced me there till the world stood still with the sound of the pipe and gay, singing, hey daughter, ho daughter, hum on a toora-yay, singing, hey daughter, ho daughter, hum on a toora-yay. Well, I have not to offer you, this young man said to me, but you'll gain love and freedom if you come awa with me, singing, hey daughter, ho daughter, hum on a toora-yay, singing, hey daughter, ho daughter, hum on a toora-yay. Well, he blew up his chanter then, and he began to play, and I chose love and freedom to wander all of my days, singing, hey daughter, ho daughter, hum on a toora-yay, singing, hey daughter, ho daughter, hum on a toora-yay. As I went out to the marketplace, well, what do you think I see but a fine young piper laddie, winging it o'er the green, singing, hey daughter, ho daughter, hum on a toora-yay, singing, hey daughter, ho daughter, hum on a toora-yay. And thank you, Trish, for singing along with me. That was wonderful, even if I couldn't hear you. I'm sure you sounded fantastic, as always. All right, so I am going to pull out the guitar now. And check my tuning, because that is polite. To quote Terry Foy, we tune because we care. I suppose this means I need to tell silly tuning jokes, because that's what I usually do at this point. So, why do seagulls fly over the sea? Because if they flew over the bay, they'd be bagels. I actually learned that joke while playing at a nursing home in Florida. One of the residents told it to me, and I've just kept using it ever since, because it's a good way to stall while I'm tuning. There we go. All right. So this first song is actually one that I wrote. And I wrote it many years ago, and I still haven't recorded it, but it will happen one of these days. And this is a song about that person in your life who is incredibly strong and just puts their heart into everything and refuses to accept any help, and to the point where it can just wear them down. And for your part, you are the person saying, you know, I love you, let me help you. So this is Rescuing Superman. I'm in love with a hero, a pillar of pride and strength, a man who for humanity would go to any length. Within your arms I feel safe and warm, carried by your stride. Nothing gives me more pleasure than to be here by your side. With such strength you bear our world with grace and agility. Your march goes steady on, never asking help from me. As I tread in your steps, I see you shake under the load. I wish you'd share the burden on such a rocky road. Sometimes Lois gets to rescue Superman, the princess gets to save the night. I know you're strong, but please understand. Trust in me, take my hand, and together we can make things turn out right. I too am made of power, I have a lion's heart. We're in this thing together, but we still got to travel far. I can match you pace for pace, but not perhaps eye to eye. Let me add my strength to yours, be the wind on which you fly. Sometimes Lois gets to rescue Superman, the princess gets to save the night. I know you're strong, but please understand. Trust in me, take my hand, and together we can make things turn out right. One of the hardest things is to stand next to perfection, to stare it in the heart every day, to see you now with broken wings. Oh, please have no objection to letting me help in some small way. Our life together is not a race, we're not here to compete. Let our steps be side by side, a journey to complete. I may not be a superhero, but I have strength and love. You chose me, I chose you, let your hand fit in my glove. Sometimes Lois needs to rescue Superman, the princess needs to save the night. I know you're strong, but please understand. Trust in me, take my hand, and together we will make things turn out right. Lois gets to rescue Superman. The princess gets to save the night. I know you're strong, but please understand. Trust in me, take my hand, and together we can make things turn out right. Thank you. All right. So apparently on my set list it is the song of the set of depressing songs, because I have several of them here, and this is one of the first ones. This is a song this is a song called Streets of London. It's about the fact that we don't take care of our people. We don't take care of our older folks, especially. Have you seen the old man walking through the streets of London, picking up the papers with his old worn-out shoes? In his eyes you see no pride, his hands hang loosely by his side. Yesterday's papers bring yesterday's news. How can you tell me then that you're lonely, and say for you the sun don't shine? Making they take you by the hand and lead you through the streets of London. I'll show you something that'll make you change your mind. Have you seen the old gal walking down the streets by market, dirt in her hair, her clothes are in rags? She ain't got no time for talking, she just keeps on walking, carting her life around in carrier bags. How can you tell me then that you're lonely, and say for you the sun don't shine? Let me take you by the hand and lead you through the streets of London. I'll show you something that'll make you change your mind. And in the all-night cafe, 11:15, the same old man sits, he's drinking all alone, watching the world go by over the rim of his teacup. Each beer lasts an hour, then he wanders home alone. How can you tell me then that you're lonely, and say for you the sun don't shine? Let me take you by the hand and lead you through the streets of London. I'll show you something that'll make you change your mind. Have you seen the old folks down by the Sailor's Mission? Their minds are fading like the ribbons that they wear, and in a wind city. The rain cries out, have a little pity. Yesterday's heroes in a world that doesn't care. So tell me, how can you tell me then that you're lonely? And say for you the sun don't shine. Let me take you by the hand and lead you through the streets of London. I'll show you something that'll make you change your mind. I'll show you something that'll make you change your mind. Thank you. All right. So now I get to change tuning because I've been playing a lot lately in Dadgad, which means more tuning jokes. So what do you call... Oh, now I have to think of another tuning joke. What did the fish say when he hit the concrete wall? And now, of course, I can't remember the punchline to the joke, which is a bit ridiculous. Because I'm thinking about tuning, I'm not thinking about jokes. Oh well, it was a good joke at the time. Oh, what did the fish say when he hit to the concrete wall? He said, damn. Concentrating on too many things at once, apparently. There we go. And now, just like that, failed joke and all, we are in Dadgad. So, since we're going on the theme of depressing songs, this next song, hang on, I have notes. Ron Hines, and I actually learned this from a recording called Bringing It All Back Home, and it was Mary Black, Dolores Keane, and Emmylou Harris singing it, and it's about a fellow who just didn't get a good shot in life. This is Sonny's Dream. Sonny lives on a farm in a wide open place. Take off your shoes, get out of the race. Lay down your hand by the soft riverbed. Sonny always remembers the words his mama said. Sonny carries his load, though he's barely a man. There's not much to do, but he does what he can. Sits at his window in his room by the stairs, keeps to the road, and he's done that for years. Oh, Sonny, don't go away, I'm here all alone. Your daddy's a sailor who never comes home. Nights get so long, the silence goes on. I'm feeling so tired, not all that strong. It's 100 miles to town, Sonny's never been there. He walks to the highway and stands there and stares. Mailman comes around with his mailbag at 4, and he tells Sonny stories of silver and gold. Oh, Sonny, don't go away, I'm here all alone. Your daddy's a sailor who never comes home. Nights get so long, the The silence goes on, I'm feeling so tired, not all that strong. Sonny's dreams can't be real, they're just stories he's read. The stars in his eyes, they're just dreams in his head. And he hungers inside for the wide world outside. And I know I can't hold him, though I've tried and I've tried. Oh, Sonny, don't go away, I'm here all alone. Your daddy's a sailor who never comes home. Nights get so long, silence goes on, I'm feeling so tired, not all that strong. So many years past, Sonny's so alone. His daddy's a sailor who never came home. Sometimes he wonders what his life could have been. Then from the grave, Mama's voice haunts his dreams. Oh, Sonny, don't go away, I'm here all alone. Your daddy's a sailor who never came home. Nights get so long, the silence goes on, I'm feeling so tired, not all that strong. Oh, Sonny, don't go away, I'm here all alone. Your daddy's a sailor who never comes home. Nights get so long, the silence goes on, I'm feeling so tired, not all that strong. Oh, Sonny, don't go away. Thank you. All right, so continuing on in the depressing song category, I have one more guitar tune for you and a couple more depressing songs after that. This is, and actually I'm going to grab my notes again. Because it always helps to make sure you remember the words, especially when you're live on camera. So this is, you probably know this song from... Oh, thank you. I love that song too, Trish. It's just such a pretty song. This is a song, this next song is a song that you probably would recognize from that movie with George Clooney. The one that was, it's not that important, but Alison Krauss was the one who made it famous. This is I'll Fly Away. Some bright morning when your life is over, I'll fly away to a land on God's celestial shore. I'll fly away. I'll fly away, oh glory. I'll fly away in the morning when I die. Hallelujah, by and by I'll fly away. When the shadows of this life have gone, I'll fly away. Like a bird from these prison walls I'll fly. I'll fly away. I'll fly away, oh glory. I'll fly away in the morning when I die. Hallelujah, by and by I'll fly away. so glad and happy when we meet. I'll fly away. No more cold iron shackles on my feet. I'll fly away. I'll fly away, oh glory. I'll fly away in the morning when I die. Hallelujah, by and by I'll fly away. Just a few more weary days and then I'll fly away to a land where joys will never end. I'll fly away. I'll fly away, oh glory. I'll fly away in the morning when I die. Hallelujah, by and by I'll fly away. I'll fly away. And the title of the movie finally came to me, Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? Apparently it's just going to be a day of delayed memory on this concert, so we're just going to go with that. All right. So back to the harp, and continuing on in our depressing song theme. I always like to joke that in English love songs, everybody dies at the end. So this is one of those. This is Barbara Allen. In Scarlet Town, where I was born, there was a fair maid dwelling, made every youth cry while a day. Her name was Barbara Allen. 'Twas in the merry month of May, green, green buds they were swelling. Young Denny Grove on his deathbed lay for want of Barbara Allen. He sent his man down to the town, to the place where she was dwelling. He said, me master's sick, he bids me call for you, and you be Barbara Allen. So slowly, slowly she got up, and slowly she went nigh him. And all she said when there she got was, I think you're dying. Do you remember the other night you were at the public house drinking? You toasted health to all the girls except for Barbara Allen. He turned his head then toward the wall, and death was near him drawn. Adieu, my friends, for I must die for slighting Barbara Allen. Oh, mother, go and make my bed, and make it long and make it narrow. For my true love has for me died today, and I must die tomorrow. They buried Barbara in the old churchyard, and they buried Danny beside her, and from his grave there grew a red, red rose, and out of her's a briar. And they grew and grew in the old churchyard till they could grow no higher. And at the top they tied a true lover's knot, the red rose and the briar. Thank you. All right. So, one more incredibly depressing song. I just mentioned that typically in English love songs everyone dies at the end. Well, here is an English love song in which somebody starts out dead, just to make sure that, everyone is dead at the end. This is The Three Ravens. You may recognize the general theme of the song if you know the Scottish song Twa Corbies. Same general idea, just the English version. So, Three Ravens. There were three ravens sat in a tree. Down a down, hey down a down, and they were black as air might be with a down. And one of them said to his mate, where shall we our breakfast take with a down? Derry, 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 down, down. There is a knight in yonder field, down a down, hey down a down, lay freshly slain beneath his shield with a down. His hounds they lie down at his feet, so well their master can they keep with a down. Derry, 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 down, down. His hooks, they fly so eagerly, down a down, hey down a down, will let no other fowl come him nigh with a down. Yonder comes a fallow doe, as heavy with child as she might go with a down. Derry, 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 down, down. She's lifted up his bloody head, down a down, hey down a down, and kissed his wounds that were so rad with a down. She's lifted him up upon her back and carried him to an earthen lake with a down. derry, 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 down, down. She's buried him before the prime. Down a down, hey down a down. Was dead herself before in song time with a down. God send every gentleman such hawks, such hounds, and such a layman with a down. Derry, 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 down, down. Thank you. So many, many years ago, I played that song at the Carolina Renaissance Festival. And a mother and her son stopped to listen to the entire thing. And at the end of the song, the son, who was probably 12, said, "Yeah, but the ravens never got their breakfast." Kids, what do you do? All right, let's do something a little bit more cheerful now, huh? Because it is coming to the close of the show. It is definitely time to lift everyone's spirits a little bit. So we'll do the typical Renaissance Festival love song. We'll do Wild Mountain Time. Oh, the summertime is coming. The trees are sweetly blooming. The wild mountain thyme grows around the bloomin' heather. Will you go, lassie, go? I will build my love a bower by yon pure and crystal fountain, and around it I will pile all the flowers of the mountain. Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to pull Wild Mountain thyme all around the bloomin' heather. Will you go, lassie, go? I will range through the wild and the deep glens of dreary, and return with my spoils to the bower of my dearie. Will you go, lassie, go? I will build my love a shelter by yon cool, clear mountain stream, and my love will be the fairest that the summer sun has seen. Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to pull Wild Mountain thyme all around the bloomin' heather. Will you go, lassie, go? If my true love he does fly, I will surely find another where the Wild Mountain thyme grows around the bloomin' heather. Will you go, lassie, go? Oh, the autumn time is comin', the leaves are brightly flamin', and the Wild Mountain thyme casts its seeds amongst the heather. Will ya go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to pull wild mountain thyme all around the bloomin' heather. Will ya go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to pull wild mountain thyme all around the bloomin' heather. Will ya go, lassie, go? Thank you. All right, it looks like I have a little bit more time than I was expecting, so I'm going to sneak another song in here because I can. So I think I am going to do... I am going to play The Water is Wide because I like that song. The water is wide, I cannot cross o'er, and neither have I wings to fly. Give me a boat that can carry two, and both shall row, my love and I. A ship there is, and she sails the sea. She's loaded deep can be, but not as deep as this love I'm in. And I know not to sink or swim. I leaned my back against some young oak, thinking he was a trusty tree. But first he bent, and then he broke, and thus did my false love to me. I put my hand into some soft bush, thinking the sweetest flower to find. I pricked my finger to the bone and left the sweetest flower behind. Oh, love is tender and love is kind, and love's a jewel when first 'tis new. But love grows old and waxes cold and fades away like summer's dew. The water is wide, I cannot cross o'er, and neither have I wings to fly. Give me a boat that can carry two, and both shall row, my love and I. All right, I have time for one more song before our evening together is over. Thank you all very, very much for joining me here in the lovely virtual space of my office and wherever you are sitting in your lovely virtual space. This is actually the oldest recorded pub song in known history, as far as I'm aware. I'm sure there are older, but this is a song that has been traced back to at least the 1200s as being sung regularly in pubs at the end of the evening. This is The Parting Glass. Good to see you, John. Of all the money that e'er I spent it in good company, and all the harm that e'er I done, alas, it was to none but me, and all I've done for want of wit, to memory now I can't recall. So fill to me the parting glass. Good night and joy be with you all. Of all the comrades that e'er I had, they are sorry for my going away, and all the sweethearts that e'er I had, they'd wished me one more day to stay. But since it falls unto my lot that I should rise and you should not, I'll gently rise and softly call. Good night and joy be with you all. If I had money enough to spend and leisure time to sit a while, there is a fair maid in this town who sorely has my heart beguiled. Her rosy cheeks and ruby lips, I own she has my heart in thrall. So fill to me the parting glass. Good night and joy be with you. Thank you very much for joining me here in the musical office. I will see you again next month. Have a fantastic month in the meanwhile. And if you are interested in finding out more about my music, being on my mailing list, finding out when I am releasing new songs, all of that good stuff, you can text the word harp music, all one word, harp music, to 44222. It will ask you for your email address, and when you enter your email address, that will give you a free song, and you will be on my mailing list, so you will know when I am playing next. Thank you very much. Have a lovely day, and again, I will talk to you next month. Bye-bye.